Hi everyone, Haidy and Duncan here. We are going to be demonstrating how to teach back. This is a great skill to teach your dog for whenever you're busy, you need them to get back from the oven. I use it at my house to ask my dogs to wait for me on the stairs while I open the door and let anyone who's coming in come in without my dogs escaping. So first things first that you're going to want to need is a handful of treats. You can also put them in your pockets. If you have a treat pouch, that's also great. We are only going to be using the verbal cue back. And I'm going to be, once we progress, I'm going to be using a hand motion like this, taking a step as well. You'll see that your dogs are very particular about their personal space. So naturally, if I were to come and walk into Duncan, he will naturally just back up on his own because he is cautious of his personal space. So how to start teaching this, we definitely want to go behavior, then verbal cue and hand gesture. So Duncan, come. First thing I want to do is kind of walk into him. Yes, he took a step back. I'm going to reward that. It wasn't, of course, a drastic step back, but I want to reward anything that looks close to what I want to see in the long run. Yes. And I'm using yes as my verbal praise. He's so ready to get more treats. But make sure you have a marker word, which mine is yes here in my house. And then just keep doing this for a couple more reps. Yes. Keeps taking a step back. Once you have gone through this a couple more times and your dog starts getting the hang of it, you want to start then saying your verbal cue. Duncan, back. Yes. And you'll see that they'll start to slowly back up as you say that. Duncan, back. Yes. Once you practice that, then you can start putting in your hand gesture if you'd like. Duncan, back. I mean, I'll take it. That is, again, me rewarding something that resembles what I want it to look like. Duncan, back. Yes. If he chooses to stand on his hind legs, that's okay for me. Definitely go based off your preferences if you'd like them to be on all fours. He's just super used to being on his hind legs. Just to recap, we're going to start with our motions first. Yes. Marker word. After that, we're going to start saying our verbal cue. Duncan, back. Yes. And then after that, you're going to start using your hand gesture, which should be like a pushing away movement. And you're more than welcome to take a step as well. So Duncan, back. And yeah, so that is how you practice back. Hopefully this helps you out in your everyday life. If y'all have any other questions,